Welcome back to NBA Today. And look who we have here, a three-time All-Star, the newest member of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle. And this is so special. Here with us on a game day. This literally never happens. We are so appreciative of you taking the time. I feel like I'm still getting used to saying newest member of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Has it sunk in for you yet?
It has. It has. I mean, the organization has been amazing.
Yeah.
Just being here from day one, they've, it really made me feel welcome, and I'm excited to be here.
It's really exciting to see you in the new thread, see you come in. The last time I saw you was on NBA Countdown at the desk. Karl Anthony Towns on the other side of this trade, he said that he found out literally 4 minutes before the news broke that he was going to be traded. What was the experience for you?
It was pretty similar.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar. Just me getting the phone call. I might have got it 2 minutes before, but no, just getting a phone call and then literally, a couple minutes later, seeing that, the trade was near and almost, final. So, it was a bit of a shock in the moment, but it's been great.
I imagine that it was a little bit of a shock if you only found out that your entire life is going to change 2 minutes before it happens.
Right.
But you said you've kind of been settling in. There's a quote you said in an interview. You said, "I wanted to be somewhere that I felt wanted. I feel wanted here," talking about Minnesota. Did you feel unwanted in New York? What was that experience like?
Yeah, I think it's more about the present and like where I am now.
Yeah.
And just being here in Minnesota, talking to Tim, talking to Dale, Matt, and A-Rod, and all those guys. From the very beginning, they called me that night, and Finch and all those guys, telling me, "I'm sure your head is spinning," and it was. Just wrapping my head around, the weekend before training camp, moving to a new place. But they've welcome me and say, you're our guy, and they wanted me here and, welcome me with open arms. So, just a part of the group from day one. So I'm excited about being here. Yeah.
It's exciting to think about what this group can be and what this group can do. I want to just get the health piece out of the way because, of course, you played in the preseason, but we haven't actually seen you play in a regular season game since late January. Can you just give us an update on where your health is at? Are we going to see you in the season opener tonight?
No, I'm just kidding. No, you'll see me. I'm excited. When you get the game taken away from you for, a short period of time, but for me it feels like an eternity, being 9 months, and, not being able to play for that long a period of time, it's tough. So for me, I'm just excited, I'm honored, I'm blessed. I just feel amazing and, like a little kid going back to school again, and got my first day fit and all that stuff, so I'm excited to be back out there, battling with the guys.
You got it all laid out, like on the bed, like, all right, I'm going to make sure to put this on. If anyone asks you what team I play for, I have to remember it's Minnesota, because I imagine that's difficult at first. You're like, oh, I play for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and proudly so. Julius, you have played with some incredibly high-level guards in your career. Kobe, Drew Holiday, Jalen Brunson, just a couple of them. And now Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
What was your first experiences like with him? And do you have one word to describe him and all that Anthony Edwards is?
Yeah, I don't know if I can really use one word. But if I had to use one, he's just special. He's for as young as he is, and just the charisma he has, and just how charismatic he is, and the leadership, his confidence, just how he brings everybody together. His little sayings and words, he's very slick with how he talks, so it's funny. But, he's a guy who just brings the best out of you. His energy is contagious out there, and it just rubs off on everybody. So I'm excited to just go to battle, go to war with him every night, because he's a guy that you want to play with on a night-in, night-out basis. He's special. Yeah,
absolutely. You said will to win, and I mentioned the last time you and I saw each other. Big. You've been on a rocket ship clearly since then. You've gone way up from sitting on the NBA Countdown desk with all of us. But we were sitting in Boston, right? Yeah. And the confetti is falling, and you and I, you remember this? We looked at each other, and I kind of looked at you and said, this is the moment, right? Yeah. And you're like, yeah, this is what I want. I don't want to be here on the studio. I want to be here on the floor. Yeah. What do you think this group is capable of?
We're definitely capable of that, and that's the blessing of this trade is I'm not going to like a rebuilding situation or a place that's trying to find its identity. I'm going to a contender. And, we have the ability to contend for a championship. We have an extreme amount of talent, guys who are very versatile, can guard. So we have the pieces, and we have a great coach and great leader as well. So that's great, you know, and we have those pieces. So now it's up to us to put the work in every day, to believe in each other, to be unselfish, and just make sure we're doing the right things every day and take it a day at a time.
And we cannot wait to watch all of this unfold. Julius, thank you so much for taking the time on this game day. We will see you on the floor tonight.
I'm on fire. It's NBA on the ESPN.